for Kama Chameleon.
And the cannon, I think the cannon was the only thing that could save the draft early.
I feel like the Syndra is not very happy in this game. There's a lot of magic damage on the left side, which traditionally she does not really like.
Yeah, your team has a lot of magic damage, and the Vi as well is a big problem for you. But I think the big thing that Syndra has is the scatter of the weak over the cannon and the Targ, and even the Lucian and the Vi for that matter.
Yeah. Also, however, I do not see barely any outcome where the ICW bot lane do not just get absolutely shit stomped in lane here.
Yeah, the Tarek is. I mean,
Tarek will not be able to play the game.
They looked at the Tarek and they knew exactly what they had to pick into it. There we go.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Hey, let's get into it.
The stream issues are strong today.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Setting up for potential invade. ICW just comfortable with the 5-point.
Yeah. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Maokai starting to path. Jungler seems to be pathing in opposite directions. Not very surprising considering that the Bona strong side the technically winning lane. Yeah. Based off rune choice for the Caitlyn, since she's been going to go lethality, probably.
The E-star from the Lucian.
Very, very. Let's see. Oh, that is not a good start for the ICW bot lane.
It's just a preview of the torture that's going to ensue for most of this game.
Yup. Even when Tarek gets a root off, he could not manage to convert it into a winning trade. Pressure is already building. Meanwhile, it seems like the Lucian in mid lane has taken complete control.
Yeah, I mean, it is still a Lucian. Yeah. And oh my god, that damage onto the Tarek. He's sitting on the trap and he's dead! And it's just going to be first blood instantly.
Very well played.
To play into this Caitlyn Vel'Koz. Good lord.
The invisible trap setup from Caitlyn behind the turrets, you cannot see it. Makes it a lot more frustrating to play under tower. A champion you'd prefer to not have below your turret in general.
His game froze, apparently.
That is very sad. Aggressive trading in the mid lane. You know, top seems quite stagnant.
God, this is hard to watch.
It's absolutely gut-wrenching.
Oh, and Oren's might have taken a step forward too far. He's gonna fall. Okay. I might have castle touched it.
This might turn out to be a complete banger.
Flash.
Oh no!
To get himself away. Yeah, it's still a Jhin Tarek. Still a lot of damage.
Indeed. Caitlyn accidentally walking too close to for comfort and getting stunned under the turret. Taking way more damage than anticipated.
Syndra is struggling.
Yeah.
It's a lot of damage from that Lucian.
All of
Eris is here on the Maokai. Does have that flash to be available if he wants to. Galingulate is there to guard his mid laner. No sum's going to be burned.
The wave. Yeah.
I think the flash W might have been enough, but who knows?
Hard to say. the Vi follow-up is definitely more damage. Like in the 2v2, I feel, especially early game, I feel like Vi Lucian definitely has more damage than Maokai Syndra does.
Yeah, I mean it's yeah. Like if you look at the game, generally, Syndra's having a really, really hard time, but especially with first strike, she's gonna really hard at scale this Lucian.
She definitely will. However, considering the likelihood of red side buying a lot of MR items based on the team composition, might be in that.
Janna gonna be stunned up. It's a lot of damage from the Taric, actually, I think that was.
Yes, indeed it was. However, due to the target, what's it called?
Vi is here though. Does not have that ult available just yet. And
oh my!
Taric is just gonna fall.
Vel'Koz
Rins is caught out. It's a nice Q flash from Galingulate. Rins still does have flash available. Tenchi is here on the Lucian as well. Rins
ironically might be turnable for blue side. Still.
Oh,
the Caitlyn does a lot of damage.
They're so scared of this T4T bot lane.
Yeah, rightfully so. Look at the CS differential between the Caitlyn and the Jhin. This is not gonna be a fun one for them in the slightest. Especially considering the trade kill on the Rins earlier went onto the Taric.
Oh, Galingulate's caught. The Syndra does have ulti available. It's gonna go down and she's dead instantly.
Not much you can do there.
Yeah, I mean, CS leads. Really big CS leads in both jungle and bot. Mid and top going pretty much even. Syndra will obviously be a little bit ahead now, but this game already just looks so unplayable for ICW. This Lucian is not doing as much damage as I thought he would.
Only a Cullen boots.
That's a good point actually, yeah, it's not really damage items yet. He based and...
Definitely playing for the long game.
I mean, you get it at scale anyway, I don't know if this is worth it.
Yeah, very hard to say, I agree. Might have just been a really scuffed amount of gold. But, I mean, Cull and tier 1 boots, that would be 750 gold. Yeah, I mean, considering the item solution wants to buy 750 gold is a weird amount, actually. Might be rough to, like, find a good buy with that. So then maybe, like, the decision is just to go for the Cull anyway. You could buy 2 long swords if you're going for an Essence Reaver, but oh my god. The damage coming through from the Vel'Koz and the Caitlyn is absolutely insane.
She does have the ace in the hole, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to find anything here. It's a nice stun.
Very nice stun.
They're just gonna have to give the wave again. Oh my
Lucian
god.
does have TP advantage, so he could probably just reset and TP back if needed, but it seems like they're both just handshaking. Resets in the mid lane. Meanwhile, top lane, nothing much happening. Cannon getting a slight CS lead, but nothing crazy.
It's just as you'd expect, top lane, both 0-0-0.
Ooh!
Janna might be caught out a little bit here. The Taric stun not going to land, just going to hit the Maokai, who doesn't really care about CC. The exhaust is going to go down. The cease and desist isn't available yet. Not level 6 is a nice knockback from the Maokai, but I don't know how much it's going to matter. He's going to fall. So many low HP bars. One's going to go down from the burn. The other going to fall to the Vel'Koz ulti. And Tenchi, I think this is a very dead Syndra. Oh!
I don't know.
Shoo!
It's a 1-for-1.
Somehow. It's a 1-for-1. I think they had a big fight. The culling was down, so I think they had a fight earlier while we were watching bot lane, but I really feel like if the Flash was more patient to wait until we went over.
Mercfred's rush from Lucian.
Yeah, he's...
I sincerely hope he has Jack of all trades. Considering that.
Rin's in a little bit of trouble here, just walking up underneath the tier 2. I think one of them is going to have to fall here. Potentially both of them. Yeah, they're both going to die here, I think. Junna gets caught. Arins is next, just waiting on the VQ cooldown. Tries to hit the Drake for the knockback, but it's not going to matter.
ICW trying to get something back in the bot lane, and they are successful. However, even though the Jin is now up in kills and assists, the CS differential is so large that I do not believe it will make a huge difference in the impact on the like tide of the bot lane matchup at all. It is still a pickaxe longsword dagger compared to a quick flow DF sword pickaxe. There's a very large difference in stats between the Caitlyn and the Jin.
Yeah. I mean, they are picking up a lot of early magic assists, my god.
Do not want to get one shot by that cannon. It will, however, be completely useless against the rest of ICW.
Oh lord.
My.
That's a lot of damage from a support.
Support that is building full mage and has gotten a lot of resources, but still. A lot of damage coming out.
A 60 CS lead in bot lane. It's a big cannon ulti, gonna go for the engage. The cease and desist goes down onto Chameleon. He's gonna fall. Blaziken going to escape with his life. Eris just about managing as well. Two very low HP bars, but the culling is gonna be enough to finish him off. Amari gets a couple of splinters, but won't get anything more. I don't know what exactly he's staying for. Junna is here as well, but oh, he's gonna die before the turret goes down.
Oh my, that damage. Wow.
Oh, it's a nice Q from the Vel'Koz. Well, I think they might have bitten off a little bit more than they can chew here. The Cinder ulti is going to go down. Tenchi is 1 HP. Just don't quite have the damage.
Okay, wait.
He's going to get caught by the Urgot ultimate.
It keeps going.
And Howlitzer is still trying to fight Blaziken's TP comes in. Chameleon might have damage. This fight is still going on. Eris is here. T4T seem to have the advantage here. He's just a couple of feet away from getting the W. He uses on a minion.
Wait a second.
What is going on?
It is definitely a positive trade overall for... Oh, I mean, it's actually kind of hard to say because Iverngers has been pushing in bot lane the entire time and getting a lot of resources.
As you say that, it's going to be a very swift, well, not as swift as I thought, but a decent... Will it be a death knell? It will.
So close.
The curtains just about enough. This same fight is still going on, by the way.
Never ending.
The Urgot engage coming in. Blaziken is next to Kenel. He's back up for the second use in this fight. And it's 2 kills for Blaziken. Jin has 35 CS at 13 minutes and 20 seconds.
It's 7 KP somehow. Oh, this is a bloodbath to say the least.
The gold income being made exclusively off of KP. First items now finished across the board for T4T except for the Urgot.
The Caitlyn going for the early Infinity Edge will be dealing a ton of damage with that. Meanwhile, Jin seems to be opting for the classic static shiv, of which I am personally not the largest fan of.
Yeah, I don't like it. You're already so low damage against the Maokai, Urgot. I mean, Urgot's just spamming magic resist for some reason.
However, maybe you might be able to pick up a little bit more CS with that static shiv passive if you're lucky. Outside of that, I do not think the Jin will be dealing damage anytime soon.
Rift Herald taken. And it's I mean, I'm curious what the Syndra goes next, because I feel like ICW have a lot of reason to build MR, which would imply the Shadow Flame and Storm Surge wouldn't be as effective, but I thought they'd have more by now. Yeah. They're actually building, they're soon building armor, which is interesting. I mean, I know that Caitlyn is so fed, but it's a difficult one.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, there's just so much damage in this team.
The Lucian, however, did decide for the very early Merc Treads, which may have proven to be useful, but I feel like, I don't know.
Tenshi, gonna have to flash away. Gets away with his life.
Not the worst.
They're gonna look for this fight. Galingulate tagged up, and that is so much damage. The cease and desist goes down onto Junna. The curtain's going to be enough to finish him off. T4T running for their lives. They've gone in way too deep. Eris is next. Amari coming to try and offer something to this fight. It's a huge scatter of the week. Halister dashes on top of a Rins, trying to keep him in place as long as he can, but he's going to pick up the kill. And now T4T turn the fight. The scatter of the week lands onto Kill Vanilla. I don't know if there's anything else to be won here. The scatter of the week is going to be back up in about a second. They're going to be able to get away, and you know, as soon as the Syndra and the Caitlyn show their faces,
it turns into a 2-for-2.
Yeah,
arguably in favor T4T.
Yeah, the maw rush from the Urgot is so funny.
That's just a spite purchase if I've ever seen one.
Against 3 burst heavy attack damage threats. I get it for the if the count's that much of a problem, but Junna might be caught out here in no man's land a little bit. That is a very dead Vel'Koz kill going over to the Vi. They might be able to set their sights on the Shragon. Already have one to their name.
However, Killa Vanilla is in top lane, so it will be a 4v4. Could still be rough for
63
ICW.
minions at 17 minutes. So funny.
Indeed.
I mean, Maokai definitely understood the assignment in terms of armor building. It is going to be the Shadow Flame for Syndra. I mean, I normally would hate it, but I feel like there's just so little MR, like a lot less than there should be being atomized, that it might be fine.
Yeah.
Maokai
I do also really like the Locket purchase from Maokai. It gives a lot of utility. And it's also both types of resistances. So it does a little bit against the cannon as well. Helps against the burst in nature and the AoE.
Oh, the big engage coming in. Howlitzer might be caught out a little bit here. He's going to go down before being able to use anything. Jhin ulti trying to return something.
Slaughter.
2 kills for the Syndra. Oh! The Azap special! Almost catches him out. Killa Vanilla going to have to use his flash to make up for that indiscretion, and it's I mean, now it's just so difficult.
I don't see how ICW are gonna get back into this one. They're already getting quite outscaled on multiple fronts, and now it's just completely opened up from the side of T4T. It's very hard to play with this lack of mid-push.
We have peace for the first time this game.
Oh. Feels weird, doesn't it? Almost 30 kills in the span of 19 minutes. Now the teams are just trying to stabilize and set up for objectives. There is, however, not one for a little bit. Baron is coming up in 30 seconds, so I guess especially T4T will probably try and set up vision and get it.
Galungulate finds Amari off on his own. The culling forcing out the flash.
And that is a very important cooldown that they got out of the Syndra, considering Baron is soon to be up.
Yeah,
One of the key targets, for sure.
Didn't quite have that cease and desist ready.
However, the vision control from T4T in ICW's topside jungle will make it very hard for them to walk in. Face checking this Vel'Koz and Caitlyn is a very hard thing to do.
Oh, it's gonna go in. The tower is just about going to activate in time, and Rinse is gonna fall. This could be a really big fight for ICW. I don't think it's going to matter.
No.
The Syndra ulti finishing off the poor Lucian. Howlitzer gets caught by the rogue Vel'Koz Q. The scatter of the week is enough in the end.
I think that might be game.
And despite the kills being 17 to 16, T4T have a 7k gold lead, almost 8k.
Absolutely insane. It just CS and objective differentials. Probably especially on the Caitlyn, I assume, getting a lot of solo gold from turrets in bot lane, as well as the insane CS lead. And also in the mid lane. Well, no, I don't know. It's hard to say exactly where the gold is. But Caitlyn definitely, looking at items. Now this Jhin does not like dealing damage, as just pointed out in chat. The Shiv into RFC combo. Seems like Jhin does not feel like dealing any damage until at least the 4th item this game.
Finding it. ICW is so hard to get back into this game. So much damage from the Syndra.
The siege power from the blue side as well makes it incredibly hard to stop the onslaught.
The Magi's as well. 18
the wave clear on
stacks.
red side isn't necessarily bad, but they have a very hard time walking up and getting to touch the wave at all due to the severe outrange from Caitlyn and Vel'Koz.
Tarek gonna get caught by that Maokai ulti. Amari has taken off a little bit too much. Gonna go in with the cease and desist. The cannon ulti is gonna come out as well, but he's gonna get caught by the Urgot. And I think this, if anything, will spell the end for Iverngers Civil War. Still without a win. 6 games in. I mean, T4T are just.
Claim that they did not fight back, at least.
T4T just threw the game.
Yeah, they did.
Well, they didn't throw the game, but they could have ended and chose not to.
Hey, it's funnier to dive fountain, what can I say? I don't think I have ever seen a 7-0 Jhin with this little items before. At 24 minutes. Second item still not completed, despite the 7 kills and 6 assists.
Look towards the dragon. I mean, only 2 dragons been taken at 24 minutes.
Ooh, and she might be in a little bit of trouble here.
Oh, the Urgot ulti goes wide. The culling. Oh!
It's so close.
Oh, the W's not enough. He is going. He's not going to die. He's going to kill the Caitlyn. The Caitlyn just one-shotting. Amari just running into melee range against the Tarek. Amari. Howitzer making no attempt to dodge any abilities. Just tanking it straight to his face. The Q flash onto a Rin's a cease and desist as well. It's not going to be enough. He is just going to fall. The ace in the hole picks up the next. And now, are they doing it again?
No. There's two of them stay. Wait. Surely not. No. It's showing off. Velocus can surely end this game before the Vi responds, right? Without dying to minions. It is surprisingly close. 6 seconds on the Vi. No, I think he will make it. Indeed he will.
That is going to be that. Excuse the stream issues again. T4T.